Burrow throws over the top, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. The opening drive, 6 points for LSU.
Boy, that sure looked easy, Mike. That drive was easy.
Burrow to the corner. Touchdown LSU. It's Justin Jefferson. Joe Burrow's dad, who retired from coaching, longtime defensive coordinator in college, and it's his son's last collegiate season, said, no way am I missing this year.
As a passing game coordinator, totally different offense.
Burrow's got time, and he's got 6. Terrace Marshall with a touchdown grab.
The one thing when you move fast, especially within this offense, it forces the defense to have to communicate.
A 4-receiver look. The inside pass is an easy touchdown.
Limp or anything. I'll try to find out more.
God, I think he's thinking about his neck. The way it was twisted on that one play. Here's an opening. Terrace Marshall is gone. Touchdown LSU. He was wide open.
Well, unbelievably open. You thought it talk about a busted coverage. Not only was it busted once, it's busted twice. 2 players wide open for LSU. Watch here and here, both of them. Alabama completely busts. Moss is wide open. Marshall's wide open. Holy cow.
Marshall had time to put his left hand up and say, Joe, I'm right here. Throw it to me.
I mean, you see busts once in a while, but 2 like that, embarrassing for this Alabama defense.
Cade York for the point after. Blocked. Might have been McKinney.
As the Bayou Bengals have defended their goal line. 4th and goal. Ball game here. Option look. Trask. Slammed to the ground by Chason. LSU makes a stand, and they're going to survive tonight in Death Valley.
Yeah. Just too slow developing play. Dan Mullen, this play has worked for them. It worked last week against Auburn. We've seen it even tonight. We were kind of kidding. Who's he faking to? It's all about the timing and the way he does this. It looks a little disoriented, like it's not working. But here, LSU has a man on the quarterback, and they got number 8, Patrick Queen, on the running back. There's really nothing he can do. LSU prepared, anticipating, Chase on in position, Patrick Queen in position. Tigers hold him there on 4th down near the goal line.
If you want, on the LSU side, one player to be responsible for protecting the quarterback, it would be Chason, the elite athlete who made the play, and twice right down to that end of the
line. And again, the Tigers look to get to the line briskly.
You're right. They caught A&M kind of looking around, trying to get set up. Going to try to go quickly again.
Edwards-Helaire, touchdown. What a start for LSU. Number 1 still in the AP poll. Number 2 in the college football playoff rankings, and Joe Burrow's family enjoys the terrific start for Coach Ed Orgeron.
You wondered if there might be a little rust with the senior day activities. Doesn't look like it.
Burrow, one of 14 seniors honored before the game. He got a huge ovation. Of course, he played here for just 2 years. The starter both of his seasons at LSU. Cade York, the true freshman, kicks the extra point. It's already 7-0.
You know, we talk so much about the receivers in the passing game. Watch the receiver.
Edwards-Helaire's okay after that one. That's about as bad a face mask as you can have. A.J. Aycock in the backfield with Joe Burrow. From the 40, they fake it to him. Burrow, deep sideline. Down the sideline is McMath. He's gone. Touchdown LSU. 60 yards on the hookup.
I think this is what you call a bust because no one covers him. The safety's coming up to play the run. They run right by him.
Joe Burrow almost couldn't get rid of that fast enough.
I almost threw it from up here in the booth. I mean, you got a pass play on and no one covers one of your, eligible receivers. And again, Sometimes your emotions can make you make bad decisions. You got to think when you're playing football. He's been playing.
Of course it will. Third down at 5.
Again, bump and run right here. Nobody back there to help. All over the field. They're selling out.
Burrow. The fade to the corner to Jefferson. Touchdown, LSU.
Man-to-man coverage all over the field. Pick your side, pick your matchup, and you got it. Coming right out this way. Watch this. A little bit of pick inside. Actually beautifully done. Did not run into anybody. Don't let the referee make a call. Just kind of create a little traffic. And the Georgia player bumps into his own player.
So Jefferson in the end zone again for the 14th time this year. And it all started courtesy of number 24 with
about a 40-year coaching career, most recently at Ohio U with Frank Solich. He retired as the defensive coordinator last year to come watch his son play.
Actually started out playing here. He's from Mississippi. He played here and ended up transferring to Nebraska. I had a chance to visit with him today before the game over in the Grove.
Burrow throws. Jamar Chase wide open. Touchdown.
This isn't even fair, Sean. What's happening in this game so far? Joe Burrow just is unflappable. Again, he's going to leave the pocket. He's not going to panic. His eyes are downfield, and he sees Jamar Chase get behind the defense. Jay Stanley, a freshman safety, just was not in the right place. And if you're in the wrong place against Joe Burrow, he's going to find you.
Two touchdown passes.
It's 23. Roger McCreary on the outside of the formation playing bump and run. Perfect throw.
19 to Chase, 29 to Chase, and now Burrow going to the corner for the home run ball. Got it. Touchdown, Terrace Marshall. LSU finally got it in gear.
Defense number 4. That penalty is declined. Resulting play, touchdown.
It was Chase, and then Terrace Marshall back in the lineup today, and he's got a touchdown.
We asked Steve Emsinger, what does Terrace Marshall bring to the offense? You see him number 6 to the outside. He says red zone scoring. He's a big receiver. When Agony gets out of phase, ends up trying to grab Marshall. Would have been a good thing if he could have grabbed him on.
And now it's time to welcome a new member into our Heisman family. It is my pleasure to announce the 2019 winner and 85th recipient of the Heisman Memorial Trophy is Joe Burrow, Louisiana State University. Congratulations, LSU.
Congrats, brother. Appreciate you. Good, bro. Love you, bro. So proud of you. Proud of you, brother.
Congratulations.
Love you. Great job. Well deserved.
At 25 yards, Moss fired up. He's from Charlotte. First time his dad has ever had a chance to see him play in person at LSU. So you know he wants to put on a good show. Burrow 10 of 11 now. Edwards-Helaire, big crease, busted to the open, down the sidelines, touchdown, Tigers.
Sometimes when Burrow in the passing game doesn't do anything, they still affect the play, Chris. Ventrell Miller, the linebacker, watch how slow he is, worried about play action pass to Phil. Waiting. By the time he reacts, the back here, Edwards-Helaire is gone. So they have prepped all week on he's going to fake the Edwards-Helaire and throw right behind you. So they're very hesitant to come up, and that creates great running lanes at the second level for Edwards-Helaire, and this right in his face. Everybody was critical last year of Burrow's accuracy. In this offense, that's not a problem.
He's accurate again. Jefferson trying to get away from the tackle, and he's just outside the 20.
About the fourth time we've seen that same route. Texas giving up the crosser behind the linebacker, and Burrow takes it every time.
Pickup of 18. Burrow right back at it. Into the end zone. And Jefferson is there. And Burrow with the quick strike. And LSU trying to put this thing in a hammerlock just before the half.
Dad decided to get out of coaching to watch his son play. His mom is there as well. That, my friends, you better be taking notes and watching Joe Burrow. Watch him hitch, step, throw exactly where he...
Block on the big run earlier for the touchdown. That time he gets to the second level. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets out in space for a nice gain.
Play action here for Burrow with a ton of time. Wide open man. Jamar Chase walks in. Touchdown Tigers.
This is a really neat design here. You're going to see Thaddeus Moss run up and run a corner route, which grabs the safety. And then sure enough, you're going to see Jamar Chase. Just a nice little hesitation. And he's out the gate, and it's him against Bumper Pool in the middle of the field. Really, really nice design there. Occupying the safety with the corner route by the tight end, and slipping your best receiver on the post for the big score.
And Jamar Chase,
who need a quarterback, have the first pick. How do you not take this guy?
yeah,
From Ohio, grew up in the Plains, Ohio, right by Athens, where his dad coached at Ohio U. Now Chase Young would be great as well. There's Racey McMath racing off to the races and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, you wonder, is this salt in the wounds? Is this still feelings of the 7 overtime game a year ago, or is it just trying to get Miles Brennan some game action throws? I think a little bit of all of it.
Well, they like Miles Brennan. He was a top recruit out of Long Beach, Mississippi. That touchdown pass is his first of the season. Playing in his 8th game.
Anders Carlson. It's about 50 from here. They need about another, what, 5-8 yards?
He's good from 53 a year ago. We'll see. They're going to throw. Nix is going to go deep on the sideline. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley. Are you kidding me? There went 3 points.
Derek Stingley matched up against Seth Williams. The best 50-50 ball catcher they have for Auburn. Remember, he won the Oregon game. But I've never, and I talked to you this watching practice Thursday, Brad, I've never seen a guy with ball skills like Derek Stingley. And what did Coach Ogeron said?
He's going to be a receiver eventually.
Yes, he's going to go both ways. He promised his parents his first 2 years at corner, his 3rd year is going to do both. His 4th year would be in the NFL.
Well, his granddaddy played with you, and he was a heck of a receiver. And so his grandson just...
Odell had Burrow in this offense.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Tyrion Davis-Price, a freshman running back, is split out among 5 wide. Jefferson and Terrace Marshall each have 5 touchdowns. First pair of SEC teammates over the last 20 seasons with at least 5 touchdowns in the team's first 4 games. To the air again, and this is Jamar Chase. He's in a chase, and he will take it all the way. 1 play, 6 points, 64 yards. LSU looks unstoppable. Wow.
What's the common thread of LSU's offense, especially throwing the football so far this year, attacking the middle of the field? They're doing it better than any team in the country. And again, catch Vanderbilt in a soft, too-high zone, and Chase just splits them.
Another point after for Cade York, freshman from McKinney, Texas.
And he didn't secure the football with his left arm to make the catch.
Well, that goes as an incomplete pass for Burrow, now 10 out of 13, as he tries to set the single season completion percentage mark. Came into the game at 77.9. That would be the record. Throwing deep, has him in! Another touchdown! Jefferson hangs on this time for 6 points.
Well, he didn't drop this one. Another beautiful throw. He's in the slot. It's off coverage again. And unfortunately, it's Justin Broyles again, the new safety. You get a safety matched up on a wide receiver. That's to your advantage. And Joe Burrow found the matchup, and he exploited it for a touchdown.
Second touchdown catch for Jefferson.
Impressive catch. You're going to get another ball when you can catch ones like that.
So second and goal, but way back at the 18-yard line. Joe Burrow, deep middle, touchdown, Justin Jefferson. Number 4 on the day for number 9.
I thought Jaquarius Andrews, number 11, had this one the whole way, but he misjudged the strength of Burrow's throw on this one. Burrow looked off right, came back to the middle read. I thought number 11, Landrews, had it. He didn't get there. LSU has scored 40 points in 9 straight games, and pretty much looks like they could do it again.
Extra point by Cade York.
Second time all year. And now here's 3rd down and 6. Ole Miss just used its first timeout, down by 14 with 5:23 to go. They bring pressure right in his face. He got it off. Jamar Chase breaks free. They have angles on him. He made a great cut to the outside and scored. Another huge play, 61 yards. Everywhere you look, these players on offense piling up huge stats. That's 3 touchdowns tonight on 8 catches and 227 yards for Chase.
Well, first of all, you're going to see Lakia Henry come on the blitz. He's unblocked. Burrow's courageous, stays in there and hits the one-on-one coverage. Kedron Smith beaten on the play, can't make the tackle. And Jamar Chase does what he does really well.
LSU's got 20 right now, and we've still got almost 20 minutes left to play. Here comes the blitz on Burrow. They're giving Chase, and he somehow escapes again. And now throws late on the run. Got it! Justin Jefferson. Jefferson. Gonna run out of real estate, but it's 1st and goal for LSU.
Brad, I want to ask you a question. Can you have 2 Heisman moments in 1 year?
I think after 60 years ago when Billy Cannon won it, I think we just saw the next Tiger to win it in 2019. Look at this play.
He had the Heisman play against Alabama with the run, and this one is his 2nd Heisman moment. He stole that play from Georgia.
71-yard pass play, and somehow Houdini, Joe Houdini in the backfield, got away from everybody. And then,
you know, champions, SEC champions, elite. That's where LSU needs to be, and we plan on staying on the top.
You want to go ahead and say it?
Go Tigers! But we knew we was going to win that game today. We started off Monday knowing we're going to win this game.
Congratulations, Ed.
Go Tigers! We need to hit them on some big throws.
Coach, thank you.
Go Tigers!
Go get some rest. 6 a.m. prayers and then curls to follow.
Yes, go Tigers!
Go ahead, say it.
Go Tigers! I need you to go after that ball. I need to see some tackling from you, okay?
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
And go Tigers.
Well, we're fixing to find out. 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. We're going to have an open date. We're going to enjoy this victory, go out and do some recruiting, and get ready for it.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you. Go Tigers. You worried about tackling? Our guys did a tremendous job of tackling.
Congratulations, Coach.
Go Tigers.
And your path to
You would be a fun coach to play for,
Go
man.
Tigers. Yes, sir.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Go Tigers.
At least it'll be cooler, right, Coach?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Go Tigers.
Yeah, half a yard there.
There's Patrick Queen coming in there. So Texas, it's 2nd, 4th and goal. Opportunity of the first quarter. Ellinger going right, being chased. Not much room, and LSU stops him again. It was Queen and Glenn Logan.
Yeah, but you also have to see, before you get to Queen, you got to look at this defensive line. You talked about Logan. Watch the push through here. It allows these guys to scrape with their speed. 97, Reese, you talked about there. Logan, he does a good job of pushing it, and then the linebackers are able to clean it up.
So many times we've seen Ellinger have success in these red zone situations, but the Bayou Bengals were swarming, and Coach O loves him some defensive line play.
8 plays now from
Burrow knows he's got protection. He steps up in the pocket, but he never loses sight of Jamar Chase, who now makes his first catch in the football game, and it's a huge one on 3rd and 17.
22-yard gain. Burrow deep again, on target again. Jefferson again. Touchdown again.
Unbelievable. Watch the little hesitation by Jefferson. Just a little freezes Justin Broyles, and then he creates separation, and Joe Burrow says, I'm going to give him a chance. He gets a step on him. He's a bigger guy. I'm going to give him a chance to make a play, and Jefferson comes through.
He has scored 4 touchdowns in the half. That is the most touchdowns scored by any player in a Peach Bowl game.
And again, down the middle of this Alabama defense, when you watch it, when you can throw, have the bravery of throwing inside, have the system, you can do it.
Play fake to Edwards-Helaire. Burrow going for all of it. Caught. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. $33-yard touchdown pass for the Tigers.
If you attack Alabama, you must be willing to attack their man-on-man coverage. Watch this. Could have been a back shoulder throw, but a great adjustment by Chase. Trayvon Diggs, no chance on that play. That was pretty, wasn't it?
Sure was. It was 92 yards worth of pretty in 6 plays.
Joe's right on target. 3 for 3, 74 yards. Holy cow.
Cade York for the point after. Kick was up and good. Following the fumble by 2.
That play where the ball comes out before it was close. They would have reviewed that, but Moss nonetheless is able to get on top of it.
And now busting into the clear. Davis Price scores a touchdown to put the Tigers back in front. Welcome to college football, young fella. His 3rd touchdown, but that's the biggest by far.
Late movement, some confusion, Chris. Up front by Florida. They're trying, look right here, they're trying to get a defensive lineman over here, and they get him over late, but it's a little too late. Makes it easy for that right side of the offensive line to be able to get a hat on a hat, and then the fresh legs of the freshman Davis Price. He's got nothing but room in front of him for a touchdown.
Stephen Sullivan, the tight end, provided a block. And now the 3rd touchdown of the night on the ground for the LSU. Arororo, a true freshman from Lagos, Nigeria originally, with a fun name to say, filling in for Davis. Plenty of time for this pre-snap chess match.
Burrow not the only one looking over. Receivers look over. Edwards-Helaire looks over, everybody on the same page.
Burrow from the pocket, launches to the end zone, caught, touchdown Chase! And LSU takes its first lead tonight. Man, can he drop a dime?
I had a chance to sit down with Joe Burrow this week in Baton Rouge about this matchup, and I asked him about, boy, you throw a lot of balls that receivers look covered, but you throw it and you score touchdowns. And he said, those defensive backs are not looking. They're open. I don't care if they're in phase or stride for stride.
Inside linebackers. Tate Crowder started his career at Georgia as a running back, and he has moved into the linebacker spot and has that speed.
There's the fake, there's the lob, there's a wide open Terrace Marshall. Touchdown LSU.
How about the design on this play? They go the bunch, and that confuses Georgia. A short, tight bunch. He's right here. He comes inside and back out, and Joe says, oh yeah, this is real easy. J.R. Reed did not have a chance.
Extra point by Cade York coming up. And it's up and good. And for the 58th time this year, an offensive touchdown.
And hitches, which just makes that stat all the more impressive.
They're averaging 18 yards per completion in this game. Burrow missed on 2 consecutive passes for the first time since the first quarter at Texas 2 weeks ago. This is going to be a big one. It's Jamar Chase again. Chase will take it to the house. A 51-yard catch and run for Jamar Chase. Second score of the day.
I mean, he's so dangerous with the ball in his hands, but one of the reasons this is this wide open at the line of scrimmage, he makes a great move on an in-breaking route, fakes outside, comes back inside, creates the space. And again, yak, baby. Yards after the catch. It's going to go down as a big number for Burrow on a nice, easy completion.
And it's going to go down as big numbers for Jamar Chase.
That of a Division I quarterback that can shoulder the load and take over what should be very big shoes to fill in Joe Burrow.
There goes Edwards-Helaire again. Out the gate. And gone. '89-yard touchdown run by Edwards-Helaire. One of 10 semifinalists for the Doak Walker Award, the only player in the SEC to be in line for that honor. And it is 40.
Coach O. You have no idea what you mean to my family. You know, I didn't play for 3 years. You took a chance on me, not knowing if I could play or not. And I'm forever in your, forever grateful for you. Can you imagine a guy like Coach O giving me the keys to his football program? He just means so much to me and my family. And to LSU. I sure hope they give him a lifetime contract. He deserves it. And then Coach.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
We're going to beat their ass in recruiting. We're going to beat their ass every time they see us. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Roll Tide, what? Fuck you.
Against the freshman, Woody Washington, first time in the game, they went right at him, and they're exploiting the matchups, and that's good coaching, good play calling, and good quarterbacking.
It's already tied the single game playoff record with 4 touchdown passes, some trickery. They need a big play, and instead it's intercepted. Picked off by Kerry Vincent, intended for Nick Basquin.
It's such a slow developing play that by the time Jalen threw it, Kerry Vincent had a great chance to just read it from the middle of the field. He's the middle safety. Here he is. Watch him drop into the middle of the field and just read this play develop. They try to sneak Basquin down the sideline. The ball's in the air a while, and Kerry Vincent makes a beautiful play on the football.
His 4th interception of the season. That win in Tuscaloosa, briskly on the move on the opening possession of the game.
Joe Burrow he's so calm, so confident, knows where he wants to go with the ball the majority of the time.
22-year-old transfer from Ohio State eluded the rush, lofts it deep for a touchdown. Jamar Chase. And you mentioned it, Todd. He's so poised under pressure. Looked for sure like that was going to be a sack, and instead it turned into a 34-yard touchdown.
Well, there was a blitz off the edge. It doesn't rattle Joe Burrow. He steps up. Now, I thought he was going to run. He could have run for a first down, but he also saw Jamar Chase pass John Hayes, and he said, why run for a first down when I can throw for a touchdown? And he's been doing that all season.
His 34th touchdown pass of the season, adding to Burrow's single-season LSU record. Cade York
Trying to get it to Justin Jefferson, who's in his slot against Kayvon Wallace. Thaddeus Moss is out there. You've got a lot of different options.
Edwards-Helaire far to the left. Tigers have yet to convert on 3rd down tonight. One of those big 4-point plays. Burrow looking to run, escapes and scores. Well, they got the Fab Five playmakers, but you got to keep an eye on the quarterback, too.
And they called the right thing. They expected an empty, the potential of him to run. He's done that a lot this year out of empty, especially down inside that 5-yard line. They brought the blitz, Isaiah Simmons and Skalski, but it's picked up by LSU's offensive line, and it opened up there for an easy touchdown for Burrow.
We said chess match. That one goes to Brady and Burrow. Cade York, freshman kicker, who has missed 4 PATs on the season, even though he...
Again, they can get a first down around the 1. 2nd down and 5 at the 5-minute mark of the 3rd. Joe Burrow gets it to Edwards-Helaire again, and he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
How about that drive? The pass-happy LSU team takes it right down the middle. Good blocks again. I tell you, that whole drive, Sadiq Charles, number 77, has had a good drive. Put that on his highlight film against this good Auburn defensive line.
Extra point by Cade York. And there was a bad hold or a bad snap and a missed extra points.
Big point, huh?
Chase in the backfield with Burrow and Edwards-Helaire, the tailback, right out to the left. Burrow throws corner. What a catch by Moss.
Was he in?
That looked like his daddy.
Holy cow. Well, it's a perfect throw. Bad stuff on Diggs to the outside, and that's Randy-esque. Did he have his foot down?
And the rolling on the field in the previous play is a catch at the sideline for a first down.
This play is now under video review.
I think maybe his left foot was out of bounds when he caught it, but I'm not sure.
We'll see. I thought Roquan Davis might have even. Oh, yes, it's out before he catches it. Yes.
He actually lifts it back into play.
Before he catches it. Great shot on this play. Out and then back in.
What a
After video review, the ruling on the field of the catch for a first down is confirmed.
If you do, you still give him 2 minutes, but no timeouts. You do have a veteran in Ellinger running the offense. But first, what can Burrow do with his 3rd and long? Over the middle, complete to Jefferson. First down, on his way, and that might be the knockout punch.
The difference at LSU. You know, even me up here, I'm thinking you got the lead, run the ball, make them use that last time out. But this is 2019 LSU. This is Joe Burrow. Forget that. We're here to win. We're here to play for championships. And wait until you see him maneuver and work his way around that pocket.
Coach, it took 8 years, and you knew this one was going to take 60 minutes. We know what it was like to watch, but what was this one like to coach?
You know what? It's a great game to be in, a great rivalry. I am so happy for the state of Louisiana and all the LSU fans and our football team and our coaching staff. They worked very hard for this victory. It's a much-deserved victory for our football team and our great state of Louisiana and our great university in LSU.
Joe Burrow has changed the way this team runs its offense. What does this do for his legacy as an LSU quarterback?
Hey, you know, he's one of the best we've had here. But we still got 4 games left. And we're going down the road. We're going to try to win them every game, and we're going to bring a championship back to Louisiana.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire carried that Alabama group just now for the first down. How did that embody the toughness today?
You know, Clyde is 6'4", 270, and he has a great mindset about himself. He has the heart of a champion. I am so proud of Clyde.
Where can this team go from here, Coach?
We'll see. We've got to go beat Ole Miss next week. We'll take it 1 game at a time.
Congratulations.
Go Tigers.
Clyde.
Low center of gravity, a nice way of saying he's very short.
Yeah.
But very effective. Now Burrow going to launch downfield for Chase. Who's got it? Touchdown, LSU. It took a while, but the Bayou Bengals offense says join the party.
Well, that's the answer from Joe Brady and Steve Ensminger. Win the one-on-one battles outside the numbers. Jamar Chase has done that all year. What great ball skills and vision. Battling there with Terrell. Fighting, losing his balance, and keeping his eyes on that football to come up with a touchdown.
The sophomore who won the Bolitnikoff Award as the top receiver, Kirk, scores for a 13th time this season on a deep shot. That's by far the most.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've been
every week now, don't we, Brad? Those back shoulder throws, right. 50-50 balls. If they don't arrest the receiver, they don't call it.
Schrader getting pressure again down the middle. This one is intercepted. Jacoby Stevens. And Stevens, who was called for that penalty earlier, comes up with a big play for the Tiger defense.
What a play. Jacoby Stevens, who's played a number of positions, including receiver at LSU, shows why he was a receiver. I think that's him right there, number 3 in the middle of the field. Watch him go up, one hand, his right hand, and make the play. Flag. I don't know if it was post interception in the low block, but it's LSU football. It's not a bad throw. But look at the vertical on the athlete for Jacoby Stevens that time. You could see the hole right behind. You can't blame the quarterback for trying to throw the ball in that hole. But the athlete uses probably a 30-inch vertical.
Jabari Zuniga, the other pass rush bookend, healthy. And now a busted hole. Edwards-Hilaire's in the clear. It's a foot race. And the Gators will finally chase him down inside the 10. An explosive run for the local product.
A good job by the right guard, Damian Lewis. The tight end, Thaddeus Moss, coming through, does a nice job. He'll come through and lead, but watch the block right here by the right guard, 68. Gets his back turned to the hole, opens it up, and that hole just opened up in a big way for the Tigers.
They're playing fast in the red zone. Burrow zips it across the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Jamar Chase! An electric two-play scoring drive. And LSU continues the fast start. Missed a field goal the first possession. Find the end zone.
Play clock down to 3. Just got it away. Burrow, plenty of time. Scanning the field. Pointing. Wow. Now he's going to go deep. And caught. Jamar Chase for the touchdown.
You cannot rush 3 guys against Joe Burrow. I would say he had 6 or 7 seconds to throw that ball. As good as Eric Stokes is, you're not going to cover these receivers for that long. That strategy is going to have to change.
45th passing touchdown, a new SEC record. He was tied with 44. Didn't take long to break that here in Atlanta. Cade York in for the point after.
Most of that in the second half of the year.
First team all SEC after the play fake, the slant, the catch, and the touchdown for Justin Jefferson. When they get in the red zone, they score, and they score touchdowns, and they did it again. They scored 97% of the time in the red zone. Best in the country. And the extra point up and good by Cade York. So a flawless start for LSU. A 3-and-out on defense.
Joe Burrow run this.
He's got a run box. Only 4 in there, 5 blockers.
He will, and he's going to score. Touchdown, LSU.
Yeah, you've got the numbers. You've got a run box. You count the number of players that the offensive line has to block, and you have the option. There's only 4. Britt is kind of playing with them. He doesn't believe he's going to stay there. He doesn't. He gets out and walks in.
Extra point upcoming. Cade York. The last one was a bad snap or a hold, or maybe both. Yep, bottoms up. To try to get a 10-point lead here. And the whistle stops play before the extra point.
Deferred is this situation right here. Getting the ball at the end of the half and then getting it to start. You know, it's almost like getting to serve twice in tennis.
Tagovailoa throws down the middle, intercepted. Patrick Queen coming the other way. LSU's got it right back and another chance to score before halftime.
Patrick Queen, an inside linebacker, read to his eyes on this one, starts right here and then gets into the way of the throw. Watch him read the eyes, follows it, he's in on the square end. What a nice job of zone coverage by the inside linebacker.
Tagovailoa, only his 3rd interception of the year.
Tua never saw him. He was looking left. He was looking for the square end. Queen saw Tua's eyes and went right to the throw.
There's a couple of LSU players down. Looking for more points before halftime for the Tigers. Burrow sets up, fires to the end zone, and Edwards-Helaire, touchdown.
There is Foles. I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a great NFL football player. He's a nightmare mismatch. Coming out of the backfield.
Joe Burrow putting on a show. Edwards-Helaire putting on a show. Nick Saban doesn't like the show. First career receiving touchdown for Edwards-Helaire. There will be many more, either with the Tigers or, as Gary said, the next level.
I mean, LSU has scored 10 points in the last 3 years.
They're going to have 30.
So look, I'm not here to debate whether or not LSU this season was the best college football team ever, because that is not a debate anyone can ever win. I'm actually not here to debate anything. I'm just here to say that LSU had the greatest season ever, and it isn't especially close. Yes, they scored more points than any team ever did. And yes, their players and coaches won the Heisman, the Maxwell, the Walter Camp, the Davey O'Brien, the Biletnikoff, the Jim Thorpe, the Frank Broyles, and the Coach of the Year awards. They played 15 games. They never trailed in the fourth quarter. In fact, they only ever trailed by double digits one time. That was Monday. And they then outscored Clemson 35-8 after falling behind. But those don't tell the story of what this team accomplished. LSU beat 7 top 10 teams. That's the most ever. They beat 4 top 5 teams. Last time that happened was the year I was born. They're the only team ever to beat the entire preseason top 4. 3 of those were their last 3 games. The other was Alabama on the road with Tua. And here is my final argument. This season, Clemson, Oklahoma, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia went a combined 60-4 against everybody else. LSU beat them all by an average of 20 points a game. So, you can have all the debates you want. I'm just going to sit here and smile and say, I rest my case.
And there's Jimmy Burrow.
Yeah, he'd like to throw it. His son is, wow, what an emergence, huh?
Yeah. His dad, a longtime coach in college football, and here's his son going deep for another touchdown. Derek Dillon. 37 yards, and that's number 3 for his son.
It's like LSU found the turn of the century offense in 1 year here, doesn't it? I mean, like, I'm almost impossible to believe what we're watching here. A team they've been doing it all year, though. They've got a trigger man that can find people. They've got an offense that has taken the gray out of it. He knows where he's going pre-snap. He confirms it post-snap, and he delivers it.
Extra point is good.
He had to step.
Go well, and he wasn't sure he wanted to put his family through that. Another play fake by Burrow, and a deep strike, and an open receiver. Jamar Chase, another touchdown.
Jamar Chase is just running a deep post, and the safety on his side, Richardson, was peeking on the crossing route and got run by. If you're the deep safety, you have to be the deepest defender, and that time the young freshman made a calculated mistake, and Jamar Chase ran right by him. And again, Joe Burrow does not miss guys. He does not miss open receivers, and if you make a mistake, he's going to find it.
And we talked about his completion percentage, 79% for the year. He's going to set the FBI.
field goal team poised to run out unless Burrow can gain 10 yards here.
So I think he takes a shot right here.
Burrow takes off and gets in the clear. Gets a block. Makes a cut and is knocked out at the 5. That's gutsy without a timeout, but it works.
It sure is. If you forget about their legs.
A 29-yard run. Again, no timeouts. First and goal, 14 seconds.
Burrow's got that internal clock. If he's throwing, it's out in less than 2.5.
Here comes pressure. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown! Thaddeus Moss just standing still. And LSU stretches the lead before halftime. 95-yard touchdown drive. And Moss, one of his best buddies on the team.
Like, maybe get me the ball, Jake. First down. From pressure coming. Throws far side. It's intercepted by Stingley.
His ball skills are unbelievable. For a young player, a year from now, he will be playing both ways for LSU.
The 5th interception of the season for the true freshman.
And watch how late he turns around and finds the ball and makes the play. Watch, he turns at the last second and finds it and makes the catch.
Leading the SEC at number 2 in the country, allowing only 10.4 points a game. And LSU has run up 27, and we still have a lot of football left. And that is intercepted by Stingley.
His quickness is incredible. His hands are incredible. He baited that throw.
Second pick of the day for the freshman.
I'm going to say Brad's right again. He's not a future superstar. He's a superstar. Is building in this game.
3rd and 10. The noise in here is deafening. Alabama coming. Burrow got rid of it. Shoestring catch by Hilaire.
Holy cow. Jennings gets it on Burrow on this play. Gets rid of it just in time. And up the sideline. Burrow saw it coming. Knew he was going to take a hit. And he gets the first down conversion.
And then this guy on the other end caught the back end of the football. First down at the 25. Edwards-Helaire, 9 catches, by far a career high, 79.
Yeah, he just said they had so many dropped interceptions, balls that they've had their hands on that they couldn't come down with.
Burrow dodges the rush, going for Jefferson again. It's another touchdown. And he beat Woody Washington, newly into the game for the ejected Radley Hiles.
Well, Woody Washington, I mean, he was beat right away. He got flat-footed in coverage. Watch Woody Washington just get flat-footed right there. And as soon as that happened, Jefferson ran right by him. And Joe Burrow, I mean, he's got that killer instinct. He's going to find the matchup. He's going to find the new guy, and he's going to exploit it. And he did again for a touchdown. Woody Washington, his first pass coverage play of the ball game, and he's exploited for a touchdown.
Highly recruited was Washington, 4 stars out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. But in for a tough.
Not looking to snap it quickly. 5 receiver look. Burrow steps up and will take a downfield shot and has Chase, and he'll score. Yards. Dink, dunk, and finally, Kirk, they strike deep.
Well, they had Edwards-Helaire, the running back, out the outside. He kind of sets a pick there, and Ventrell Miller, the linebacker, gets in the way of the defensive back there, C.J. Henderson. So by flexing out the running back out of the backfield all the way out as a receiver and brought a linebacker out there with the back, and then he sets up a nice little rub route, kind of a pick. and frees up Jamar Chase, who is covered there by C.J. Henderson.
And Chase, one of the premier deep threats in all of college football.
No hurry here if you're LSU. No hurry.
First and goal at the 7.
After this play, Alabama will use their timeout if they don't score, that is, LSU.
Edwards-Helaire. They will score. Touchdown.
Right at the end, tried to go to rip the ball out. And that's why Edwards-Helaire was able to break the tackle. Watch this, a straight arm, and then he goes for the rip out and not the tackle. What an answer, what a drive. He did it again, yes, he did it against Texas. And we questioned, would LSU finish? Yes, they have.
Cade York's extra.
Led by a touchdown.
Jamar Chase has been very quiet so far for LSU.
Burrow, plenty of time, running out of time, retreating. Murray tries to help rush as he reaches the sideline. He lobs it up, and it is caught by Terrace Marshall.
My only question was Terrace Marshall out of bounds. He was out of bounds, I think, and was not forced out. I guess you could say maybe, but then he comes back in and makes a catch. Trey Brown was in coverage. Matt, is it a difference of whether he was forced out? If he's forced out, he can come back in and make the catch, correct?
Yeah, Todd, you're exactly correct. Really, the officials are going to err on the side of a force.
Keeping this play alive.
On 2nd and 9.
And bringing it.
Burrow's got time. Launching for the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall. And Burrow believes that was a crucial play to stretch the lead. You can see by the reaction. Dropped a dime again.
He's gonna find that matchup, and Marshall, who hasn't had many chances, they've been going to Jamar Chase. We just circled saying that he can come from that spot. This time it's Marshall at 6'4". He puts it up, adjusts back to the ball.
LSU will snap it one more time. 32 seconds. Joe Burrow again. The snap, the knee, and the Tigers of LSU. A team of destiny and a team for ages. Celebrate on the field here tonight in New Orleans inside the Superdome, capturing the national title.
And now, on behalf of the conferences and schools who manage the college football playoff, it's my honor to present the national championship trophy to Coach Ed Orgeron and the LSU Tigers.
Ed, like you often do, you almost immediately handed that trophy to the players. Everything about your program's been about the players. But I can see the pride in your eyes, the tears in your eyes. What's this like in this state that you care so much about to bring them a championship?
You know, we love the state of Louisiana. I love this team. One team, one heartbeat, this coaching staff. Everybody that bled the purple and gold, the great state of Louisiana. This is for everybody. One team, one heartbeat, baby.